What's up, guys? It's your boy Adrian,
It's your boy Jemmer.
and you're listening to
The
Kawawa Boyz.
Yeah.
Yo, what is up? What is going on? It's your boy Adrian and Jemmer.
What's
This
good,
is
yo?
the Kawawa Boyz. Welcome to episode 15.
15, boys.
15, yo.
15. That's crazy, dog. Yo, this
Crazy.
episode, we have all the way from West End Toronto, from Brampton itself, our boy Big Juice. Holy,
What
that's
is
crazy.
what, yo?
Wow,
What's
wow,
good?
wow.
What's good, Big Juice?
What are you dealing
What's
with, bro?
going on, man? What's going
Yo.
on, man?
Yo, first and foremost, like what we want to ask everyone and their guests, like for icebreakers, we want to ask, what's your favorite artist of the year, your favorite song of the year, and your favorite genre of all time? I know those are loaded questions, but you know what I mean? Just give me your best.
All right, holy, my favorite. Okay, you know what? I'll work backwards. My
Okay,
favorite genre of all time
Yeah.
to listen to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, for sure.
You know what I mean? To listen to, I'd have to say soul music.
Okay.
I'd have to say
Okay.
soul music for
I
sure.
rate
'Cause
that.
I could listen to soul. Like I have more. Like a lot of my music on my phone is from like the 80s and before.
All right.
I like to listen to a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? So I would say my favorite genre of all time to listen to is definitely soul music.
Dope.
If I had to pick an artist for this year, it definitely have to be Blast. Definitely my boy Blast.
Ooh,
Oh,
yo, you know what?
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
blast,
yeah.
yo, man.
Shout out to
Blast.
Blast. He's changed. He's like
I'm
He's
telling
just
you,
he's
bro,
sick, man. He's sick, yo. He's sick.
Sick. My boy put me on him last year when he came. I was it a couple years ago, but I only heard about him last year when he did that mixtape with Bino Redo.
Yeah. Fuck yo. He has a couple hidden gems. He has a song with Gangsta does a good song. Oh my god.
Yeah, Gang
What?
Slide.
Yeah.
I gotta hear it. Oh yeah, you're talking about on his new project.
Yeah.
His new
Yeah.
stuff
My
is sick,
favorite,
man.
my favorite track is Just Saying. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
That
That's a good
song
track,
right
too,
there,
yeah.
boy. Ooh, that song is
Yeah.
Loyalty's pretty good too. He
Yup.
has a lot of good tracks,
Yup.
man. That's why I
Yup.
like this guy, yo. He has like a bunch of fire tracks, yo.
And the one reason I do like Blast is because you can still see, even though he wasn't in the marathon company, he wasn't in that group, TMG, none of that. You could still see he has that remnants of Nipsey in his music.
Yeah. He's
That bravado, the way he talks, the realness he brings.
His whole
He
lingo.
does a lot of. He has like different styles, you know. It's not like he's just a singer. He's like a singer and a rapper.
his
does it
cadence is
both.
different.
I like it. I like the dynamic he has, yo. It's sick.
Yep.
So how
So
about
that's
your artist, and then how about your favorite song of the year?
I would say Just Saying.
Oh.
Just Saying.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, well, you know what? That's my favorite song from Blast. If I had to pick a favorite song of the year,
Yeah, thus far.
there's been a lot of heaters this year, bro.
Bangers, bro. Bangers.
Good, yo. Everyone's stuck in inside, yo. So like, yo, everyone's just making music, right?
There's nothing to do. Damn, bro. I would have to say, man, I don't know. I can't. Oh, I lied. Back in Blood. That's definitely my favorite song.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, for real?
Yeah.
With Lil Durk?
That ignorant shit. I don't
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
twisted.
yeah,
As much as I love the soul shit, like I lived in
Yeah.
Atlanta for about a year or so.
Oh,
Okay,
sure.
okay.
In South Carolina for about 2 years. So like that
Oh.
southern shit, like
Okay.
I want to get in touch with that real quick.
nah, we
yo.
will. Oh well, Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta and when I was 17, trying to get a university, trying to get a scholarship.
Oh,
Okay,
I just moved down there to Atlanta, went to a high school.
So like, once talk about more of that, like once you like introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't know who Big Juice is, just tell us like
Like how
who
it
you
all
are,
started,
what
bro.
you do, how did it all start. Yeah, man, let's go ahead.
Well, hi guys, my name is Big Juice.
Hey.
As you know, I started off not rapping or in music, just like loved music as a passion. I was a football player. Fucking, that was my shit. I used to play football, and then I got a heart condition, stopped playing football, couldn't play no more, came home.
Fuck.
While I was playing football, I was in Atlanta majority of the time. For like I said, for about 3-4 years, I lived in the South. You know what I mean? And I enjoyed it. I loved that. Like Atlanta, it really, like I was just saying, it really had a big imprint on me and my music. You know what I mean? Going forward, a lot of people ask me even to this day, like, "Yo, are you from the South?" And it's like, "Nah." But you go down to the South, that draw, it stays with you, man. I'm telling you. Like,
Okay.
home, wasn't playing ball, bro, wasn't doing shit, like just fucking around, wasting time, not doing fucking nothing, bro. And then I said,
Damn.
you know what? I love music. I've always loved poetry. I used to like write, do a lot of writing.
Spoken
And then
word.
exactly. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's try this music thing
Let's
out.
try it out.
Exactly. And I tried it out, and I was shit.
I mean,
I
like,
was trash.
practice, yo. Practice makes perfect, right? So,
Exactly, right? But the one thing somebody told me is like, yo, your voice is really good. And I was like, all right, cool, let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep rocking. Let's see what we got. And we're here.
Especially nowadays, like Toronto's such up there with the music scene. So like making it out of the city is not impossible anymore, you know?
It's not at all. You know what I mean? And it's like one thing what people think about is like music is like if it's a passion, you'll always do it.
Oh, 100%.
You know, you'll
100%, yeah.
You always find a way. Always find a way.
Exactly. Like, you know, you're doing this for the money. If the money's not there, you're gonna quit. You're gonna say
Exactly.
fuck it.
Yeah.
If you do it for the passion, here. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah, man.
You'll find other ways to get the money.
That's like almost every single guest that we have on here, like it's the same thing. Do it for the passion, right? And like I say it all the time, like, yo, it will show in your work, yo. The more you put into it, like the more passion you have, like, yo, it no matter what like obstacles you go through, it will come out of the end, man. Like your passion and everything will show for sure.
It's showing your resume still.
So when
So,
did
yeah.
you sorry, Jem. When did you start rapping though? Like how early? Because I'm looking, it's like just like not recently, but like, yo, it's been pretty new, right?
Yeah, it's so funny is when I started rapping, I want to say 2016, 2015. I started like that's when I first started like getting in the studio and rapping.
Oh shit.
Honest, yeah, bro. And I just like I said, I thought I was shit. I was like, yo, this stuff isn't good enough, right? And then it was not until I think 2018, late summer 2018, I said, yo, fuck it, let's drop something. And that's when I started, you know, the SoundCloud shit. And I got a good reaction, and then you know it slowly picks up, and here we are now.
Got a good review.
Like, to tell you the God's honest truth, like it's so funny. It's like, cause I was a slow starter, I was a volume shooter. So like I was just making music like.
But that's I feel like that's what you should be doing. You know,
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you think it's shit or whatever. Just put something out there. So
Just be consistent, bro.
being
Consistent.
consistent. You know.
But it took me time. Like
And
like
exactly.
I said, I was recording 2016. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this music, I'll keep it a buck with you guys. Like a lot of 10K is from like 2019.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? It's a lot of that energy from around then, right? So me as an artist, I've grown so much to the point where now I'm comfortable releasing my shit. Like I've had it. Like the music's here. I just wasn't comfortable enough with myself as an artist and saying, all right, yo, let me be vulnerable and show these guys something that I'm working on. And it's to the public. Because when you're just showing your brethren, it's like, it's whatever. Like,
Yo, it's kind of biased, you know? Like, yo, of course they're gonna like it, yo. But like when you show it to other, like when other people just come in and like listen to your stuff, yeah, man, it feels like you're doing good.
It's just fire, bro. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. You know what
I like your stuff, yo. It's pretty sick.
Yo, so Big Juice, right? How did you get that name, Doug?
Oh man, it's so funny. Is I had that name before I started rapping. The Juice came from, I don't know if you guys remember back in like 2006, like people used to call liquor juice.
Yeah.
People still do, yo. People still do.
You know what I mean? Some people still do. Like, don't get it twisted. I got mans that still do. I don't know if everybody does, but like,
yo, I remember that.
And we were young back in the day, so I used to drink. Like, I used to be the party guy. So it started off with juice. Like, yo, this guy is juice, but I'm big. So my boys, no matter what, it's like, yo, big Reed, big dog. You know what I mean? Big fella, whatever it is, always big. So it's just, yo, big exactly.
Juice.
So it's just big juice. That was it.
Oh, now what were you drinking, yo? That's the real question, yo. What were you drinking, yo?
Yo,
Henny
Oh,
alive.
Big Juice. It was either like, what is it, Old English 40s or yo?
that was in high school. That was in uni. In uni, we used to kill the 40s. I know y'all know Edward Scissorhands. Y'all ever played Edward's 40 hands?
40s are gross, yo.
Horrible.
It's cheap.
They're
Though.
horrible.
You can't even eat after you drink a 40. Your stomach's like, here, bro. Like,
Your stomach's mash up.
Nah, it's so trash, yo. Oh, what was it?
man.
Henny 40s?
No, yo, definitely Henny. Definitely Henny. Everybody knows like it was Henny. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was like, fuck it. Like, give me the Henny. Tastes like shit, but I don't give a fuck. Like, this is what everybody's drinking and gets me drunk.
And makes you, it was a thing. It makes you look cool and shit.
Exactly.
So as for like your rapping and everything, like how would you describe your style for someone who's not familiar of yourself, but like how would you describe it?
Damn. Rugged,
Mm.
raw, and provocative.
Hey, those are pretty dope words.
Because yo, we were listening to your stuff, and then
Yeah.
me and Gemma, I was like, for some reason, maybe it's because of your tone of your voice, and I like it. It's like it reminds me more of like a UK grime or like a NY like drill type of shit, you know. And I like that stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
yo, like it's sick, man. I like it, man.
I
But like at
appreciate
the
it,
same,
bro.
With a hint
but at
of
the
old
same,
school hip hop
yeah,
too.
but like if you listen to your new your older stuff, it has like more hip hop, like old school hip hop.
Yeah. I grew up on that
It's in
shit.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know what I
yeah.
mean? I grew up on that shit, so that's definitely gonna be it. But the UK collection, I love UK garage and all of that
Oh,
shit. man.
okay,
I
okay.
love that. I have
I
family in the
respect
UK, so I'm in the UK like
Okay.
every other year. Well, before all of
sick.
this lockdown
Yeah.
shit. I
You're
used
all
to be
over the
like,
place, then, yo.
yeah, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Sick,
so like
sick.
UK slang and Toronto slang hand in hand, you know?
Oh, yo, it is so fucking crazy. It's just me everywhere I go. Like people think I have an accent, no matter where the fuck I go. So even when
It's
I
natural,
go to the UK, bro. Every time I go to the UK, they're like, "Oh, where the fuck are you from?" You know, you're not from around here, and it's like, "Oh,
From
fuck, here we
Brampton
go
still.
again." Nah, I mean from Brampton, but like
Yeah, from-
the slang is literally like you said. The slang is hand in hand. Like I go out there and talk the same way I talk out here, and people understand what I'm saying.
And it's just lovely.
Lovely, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, innit? Lovely, innit?
Yeah.
As for like the culture in terms of like
Yeah.
music wise, because you said you've been in Atlanta, UK, Toronto. How does it compare to each other? Because I feel like in Toronto, and me and Gemma talked about in our earlier episodes, how like it's like whoever wants to get in the top first, you know, no one's helping each other out. But is it like how do you feel about that in Toronto going versus Atlanta, UK? If you had experiences.
It's actually crazy. The UK scene,
Nuts.
it's nuts. But over there, like if you're not known, it's completely underground. Like
Yeah.
Ooh,
100%.
that's
it's
cool.
not
though.
like over here in Toronto where like they have underground rappers. Like it's not really popular.
I feel like
It's
if you're not
nuts.
Skepta or if you're not like who else? Give me like a couple names.
AJ Tracy.
AJ, like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're not them, you're not known, right? And
You're
especially
down
like
here.
when Drake put them on like War and stuff,
Yeah.
and Heady One's another one.
Yeah,
Like we wouldn't know about him, right?
Exactly.
I'm guilty of that too.
Exactly.
for sure.
But like
for
I
sure,
feel
yo.
like you said you went to Atlanta for a year. I
Yeah.
feel like Atlanta, they motivate each other to become
Yes.
like they
And-
all
and-
become successful.
And that's the funny thing. I would say like Toronto's on one end of the spectrum and Atlanta's on the
Yeah.
other end. Where it's,
Dude, we're in a crab bucket
bro,
mentality.
Literally, in
Crazy.
Atlanta, it's like even if
They
it's, for instance, like they just want to help. That's it.
They help
Literally,
each other
they just
out.
want to
That's-
help. It's like one
There's so many
person's
sick
on.
artists at Atlanta, yo. Holy.
Exactly.
We have
They try to
top
give
5, bro.
everybody.
Holy.
Holy.
We're talking
We
about
try.
we're
Yeah,
talking
we're
about your
trying.
style because like yo in Toronto there's a lot of
All these
a lot of
melodic
rappers, a lot
rappers.
melodic, auto-tuney, and then when you're our boy Aaron, let's shout out Aaron for getting you
Shout out
on
to
this
Aaron.
podcast.
Yeah.
He's
Nice.
like, yo, we got an
Shout out to
artist,
Aaron, bro.
and I'm like,
Very
oh, it's
dope.
like Toronto artist, and I was pretty surprised that your style is completely different. From like the new Toronto artists that we hear in, yo. So what's the influence that you had from it, or just like from rapping and stuff, man?
I think it's because I don't listen to that much like rap outside of my own music.
Okay.
So
Oh,
like
okay.
I was never been influenced by like new age shit, like trending shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like even for instance, like I know what's his name just dropped that new album, Slime Language. Like I've
Oh,
only
Young
heard
Thug,
the
Young
song.
Thug, yeah.
I've only
Is it
heard
Young-
it to keep it up. Yeah, to keep it a buck. Like I've seen clips, but I haven't even gone to do myself and play the tape. Like
Yeah.
just because
feel
I
you.
don't. When I
Listen to
realize,
it.
and that's what the problem is. Like yo, people listen to that music all the time.
It's like
If
a
you listen to that
copycat
music-
type of thing, eh?
Exactly. And even if you don't
Mm.
want to, like, it's like a catchy song. You hear a catchy song, you'll be fucking cooking dinner and you're humming that shit because it's
Yeah.
in your head. So if you're
Yeah.
listening to this shit all the time as an artist, you think you're gonna go out there and come up with rhymes that don't, you know what I mean? They're gonna sound just like the shit you've been listening to all fucking day.
Bro, and
So
it's
it's
so
kind
kind
of like-
all these rappers. Sorry.
No,
Good.
it's like a blessing in disguise. You're saying like the fact that you don't really listen to a lot of artists, like
Yeah,
a lot of rappers, it makes you more unique. You'd say,
yeah,
because
exactly.
Hella.
you're not copycatting anyone really. So that's pretty cool.
And when I do,
Yeah.
it's for motivation. Like it's like I listen to
Mm.
like Drake. Like when I
Yeah.
heard that new Drake shit,
Oh my god.
motherfucker, I was in the studio for like 2 days. I said, yo, nah,
Yo, shout out
here,
to
here
Drake.
he goes again. Here he goes again. Let me get no,
Bro,
let me
Drake
get in the
Drake
booth.
can do anything, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
But
like,
yo, it's so funny. Me and my boys talk about it. We compare him to like Kobe,
Yeah.
right?
ooh.
You know what I
And
mean?
what?
It's
Same.
to
Okay,
where
okay.
to listen. Kobe can miss a shot and nobody gives a fuck. He's still Kobe. There's nothing
Right?
wrong with a Kobe miss shot. Nothing at all. Why? Because he hits so fucking much.
Yeah.
Because Drake, yeah, he's
It's
consistent.
true.
Drake is consistent,
Yeah.
yo.
Even if he
Yeah.
misses, nobody gives a fuck. They just don't talk about it. They listen to the hits. They don't give a
Yeah.
fuck because he
You know what's
makes so
crazy
much.
too? He still has haters though. That's the thing. I don't get it.
Of
You know
course, yo,
what I mean?
everyone's gonna have haters, man. Like, yo, I feel like the more famous you get,
Competition.
the more popular you
Yeah.
get, the more people that like the shit, you're still gonna have
Mm.
a heavy like fan base
Yeah.
of just haters, right? But
Haters,
that comes
people
with
that
it.
don't give a fuck.
That
How
comes with
about
it.
you? Have you ever had like an experience with like constructive criticism or like hater like status?
You know what's so funny for me? I've been lucky. I haven't said lucky. It's a gift and a curse. Because I'm
Mm.
so big, I never get it face front.
Of course.
Never. But plenty times behind the
Get the
back.
trolls. You get the on.
Plenty, and not even
Yeah.
the trolls. Like I'm talking about, like people telling me that people have told them things about me, and it's just like, bro, like
Why don't you
what
just
the
tell me, right?
what? Why didn't you just talk to me? And it's like
You had that
I
one
had a
line
situation. What was it? Say, let me hear. Let me hear.
on 10K. It was like something about like how like your friends are not your friends are like your supposedly friends. Da, da, da,
Oh, you
call
know, so
you,
funny. Yeah, I
and then
found out how to get the
you when
dial
the, and
code.
then when and you hit the dial tone. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. I don't even, you know what I mean? And that point, it's like there's no need for talking. Like you get that all the time. Like you know
Mm.
what I mean? You're talking to one of your homies, and you say, "Yeah, so and so said so and so." It's like the fuck, like who
Why?
said that? You know what I mean? Or like so and so said that this song was this and this song was that. I'm like, bro, then tell me to my face. You know what I mean? Or
Mm.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I have a situation set up and somebody goes behind my back and tries to get me kicked out the situation because
Yeah.
they're intimidated or something, and it's just like, yeah, you know
Nah,
what, bro?
you big juice, yo. They can't see it in your. They don't want to say it in your face, yo. You're a big guy.
Exactly. So it's a
You
gift
said
and
you
a
said you
curse.
were NCAA Division One. It said on your Spotify.
Yeah,
Was that? I'm assuming football, eh?
yeah.
Oh
Furman
shit, yo.
University in Greenville, South Carolina.
Jeez.
That's
Down there
crazy
in
that you're
Princeton.
doing that, and then like worst things happening is like like you can't perform, but then you still have a passion for music, and like yo, now you're rapping, yo. That's pretty
And that's
sick.
one thing I realized
So
about why I
talented,
like
man.
it. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
one thing I realized is that, yo, I love football because that was a performance. Like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Like, I hated practice. I hated practice. But I love playing the game in front of people, and people say good
Mm.
play, all of that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's a performance. You know what I
It's the
mean?
same thing for
What were you?
music
What
too.
were you? What was your position?
Defensive line. So I was
Oh
bumping
Jeez.
heads
damn,
every
you're a
fucking
big
game.
guy, yo. Holy.
Yeah, bro. I used to play linebacker, and then I went to the States, and they're like,
Oh
"You are
damn.
way too fucking big. Get
Yo,
your
those
ass on the
guys, yeah. You
field."
think you're big in Canada? Yo, CFL, and then you go NFL, bro. Those guys are
NFL, yeah,
huge.
bro. They're
Fuck,
fucking
man.
monsters, man. They're eating
Yeah.
something different in the States. I don't know what it is in the
Now,
food, though. There's something in the water.
Now, like I was like thinking, cause like a lot of this stuff is like, like I guess like what me and Gemma were listening is a lot of it's new, and you said you've been in the game for maybe I would say like what 6 years, 5 years,
Yeah.
um, like with everything going on, like with media, like social media, Instagram, Twitter, putting your stuff on YouTube, like my big question is how do you get your name out there? Because in my theory, like I like to say this is like, like becoming viral is like winning the lottery,
It is
And like, but like as an artist yourself, like how do you what's your approach to getting your name out there?
word of mouth. How I got
Word of mouth.
how you guys, you know what I mean? Because like, you
Yeah.
can go out there and buy all the fake followers and fake plays and all of that
For
crap.
sure.
But if they're not fans, they're not buying your merch, they're not gonna come to your shows, they're not streaming your music for real. It doesn't
Mhm.
make sense. It's pointless. You're wasting money. You're not making anything back, right?
You want to
So
do
it's
those?
literally generic,
Okay.
just that organic fan base, right? You don't need a lot. You get 1,000 fans, bro. It just spreads like that.
You get one fan,
yeah.
it's still a lot,
One
you know?
fan, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Anybody, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's how I choose to do it. Just create good quality content to where people are actually pay attention because it's a first impression thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
it
if
is,
Aaron
yeah.
would have showed you my shit and it was trash, you know what I mean?
What's still have you on, yo? We're not like that. A guess is a guess, bro.
I
We'll
hear
take
you, man.
anyone, though.
I hear you, man. No, man.
Oh, but you're mad sick still, yo. This
No,
shit.
man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate
Yo,
it.
Adrian was showing me one of your songs way back when, I think in 2019. You sampled
Yeah.
Georgia Smith, Blue Lights.
Bro, I was like, yo, this guy did blue lights? Get the fuck out of
That's
here.
fucking fire, bro. Fire, man.
I appreciate it. That one right there. Yeah, yo, honestly, it's just so crazy. The content and the story and the theme behind that song was just came out of frustration with all you guys, as everybody knows, all the bullshit that's going on. But it's so
Yeah.
funny. I wrote that in probably like before the song, a year at least before the song came out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But when I released it last year, I felt like it was the right time to release that. And I wasn't even releasing it for anything just other than to, you know what I mean, do my part, right? Because like everybody can do the retweets and et cetera, right? But I felt like I had a platform, I have a message, you know what I mean? So use it regardless. So I dropped it and people liked it. It caught on.
One of my favorite tracks from you, yo. Just
I
because
appreciate it.
I'm biased, because Blue Lights, yo. We love Georgia Smith out here.
Georgia
man.
Smith
Oh,
is
for
fire.
sure.
Oh,
That,
so
like I
sweet,
said,
yo.
that UK garage, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that
Yeah.
I love it. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you one more thing. Like when you I know it's gonna be pretty a simple question, but when you rap, is it usually more like mostly life experiences, or do you like freestyle on the spot? How do you get the creative juices flowing?
It's so funny. I freestyle. I guess I might be giving out a little tip here. So to any artists that are listening, I freestyle my flows and my melodies. Like that, I will freestyle. Like I'll freestyle for like 20 minutes and I'll mumble. Like I'll mumble rap.
Bro, it's like
And then I will
Lil
then-
Wayne shit, yo.
But
So-
then I'll go back, I'll reconstruct however I want the song to go, and then I get into my storytelling and my writing, which is what I like to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I find sometimes when I go, and don't get it twisted, that's not all the time. You know what I mean? There's sometimes you hear a song, any artist can tell you hear a beat, and it's like, I already know.
I need
Like,
that.
I
Yeah.
already know what I want to say, what I want to write. Let's go, let's get it. But for me, I find the best way to be spontaneous and to adapt and be able to rap on whatever or hit whatever beat it is. I have to be able to freestyle the flows because you get comfortable, like you were saying, right? Any artist will tell you they'll get comfortable and they'll find a flow, and you can hear. You guys might know. You might have some boys that freestyle, and they freestyling the same flow since you've heard them freestyle the first time, because they're comfortable. And a lot of artists will get stuck in that state where they will freestyle the same flow. They might think it's hard. Yeah, that's cool, but people want to hear some new shit. They don't want to hear the same flow over and over again.
You want to see if you're versatile.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. Exactly. So I use a mixture of both, but I always write.
Okay.
Like I always have some I always like to have some sort of writing. Even if I freestyle it, I'll come back and I'll fix it. Just to try to
you write it down and you fix it. Yeah, man, that's cool, man.
You know, because off the rip.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because off the rip, when I was listening to your music, I was just like, yo, this guy sounds like he's the villain of his music. You know what I mean? Like he's just sinister. He's just so dark. But
dark,
like,
yo, it's dark still.
You can listen. You can work out to this music too at the same time.
Yeah,
it's dope.
Yeah. It's that football hype shit, man. That's, you know what I mean. It's that hype music. You know what I mean?
Hype music is dope. Yeah.
Holy, bro.
Do you have any specific like artists that inspire you? More work, or like even like when you rap, like you want to be what's the word though, like you take after so and so when you rap, you feel, or like you try to emulate like a different rapper, or you just want to be unique to yourself, or is there at least anyone want to inspire you or whatnot?
When it comes to making the music, like actual making the music, I can't. There's plenty inspirations, you know. Biggie is definitely number one. Like, you know what I mean? I could recite numerous Biggie songs off the top of my head. Like I grew up on Biggie, so.
And I guess that's why you freestyle more when you like make your shit. Okay.
So I can't sit here and lie and say, you know what I mean? People haven't even told me themselves that they hear his flow in my music. but I wouldn't really say there's anybody I've taken after him. City. I want to make music that sounds like him.
Yeah.
But when it
like you
comes to
said
my
before.
brand and who I want to be, like maybe put in the same category as, I'm talking about guys like Nipsey, like rest in peace. Like
Rest in peace.
he set literally like the blueprint for how independent artists should move. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he did his own thing and then got his way to where he wasn't getting invited to the table. He was sitting at the table with them. He was
Yeah.
beside these labels
Yeah.
and executives, and he was doing his own thing. He built it from the ground up, and not only with that side, but the music side, the inspiration he gave to people. You know what I mean? To just not even just make music, but to just do whatever it is they're doing, just do better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And me as a person, like I used to coach football as well, and I do a lot of motivational stuff. And it's like I want to motivate people, like regardless. Like if I can help somebody, you know what I mean, do whatever the fuck they're scared to do. If they hear a big juice track and they get that confidence to do something,
There you go.
you know what I mean? Smack that bully. Like I'm happy. Tell that motherfucker leave you alone. Today I'm listening to some big juice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And I listen to Nipsey, like, because when I listen to Nipsey, that's you know what I mean. That's the energy I get. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here on no disrespectful shit, but I'm solid. I'm 10 toes down. Don't fuck with me. Like,
yeah.
and
Facts.
that's the type of energy I want people to have. Like, in whatever it is that they do, whoever the fuck it is they are, like, yo, stay 10 toes in that. Just don't be disrespectful and do you. Anybody that slap them the fuck up. Just straight up.
Fuck, man. So what's you just came out with 10K not too
Yeah,
long ago. It was like this week you came out with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week, the 16th,
Oh,
last week Friday,
okay.
actually. Last week Friday. I
So how
dropped
did
it.
you come up with that? Like you said you made it in 2019.
Yeah.
What is the story behind 10K? Like is there a story within each song? Like how is it?
It's
The
actually
title
funny.
even.
It's okay. Well, the 10K comes from the 10,000 hours theory. You know what I mean? Is you
Yeah.
that master, you hit a 10,000 hours, you become
Yeah.
a master, and whatever it is, right? So obviously, you do some research into it, you figure it out. Like everybody kind of has that backwards. Like the author of that theory didn't even intend for it to be that. What he intended to say was, it's not about how many hours, but about the quality of the hours. The 10,000 hours, that was literally him talking to people that were considered masters, and that was a quote unquote average. And it wasn't average, it was like 10,387 or some shit like that. Like it wasn't 10,000 exactly, but people just took that and ran with it, right? He was talking about it's not about how many hours, it's about the quality of the hours. And from what I took up from that is it's about the process. It's all about the process. No matter, and that's how I looked at my career so far as an artist. I might not be where I am. I've been doing this for a while. I might not be where I am, and sometimes I look at it, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I've done a hell of a lot since I've been here. It's been a hell of a lot of a process. I created this project 2 years ago. You know what I mean? It's all about the journey, right? So that's what
Trust
10K
the
is
process,
about.
yo. Trust the process.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Put
man.
in your 10K, do your work, and you don't even got to worry about it. You know what I mean? Because the process is going to happen. That's it.
Okay. That's sick, yo. God dang, yo.
Oh man.
You're
That's
mad.
fucking inspirational.
Mad inspiration.
Appreciate it, bro.
These kids out the hood, yo, and like
Nah,
fucking like
yo, man. Not even that, bro. Like, just I feel like life, like for me, because of what I've been through, you know what I mean? I realized like shit, you could either live life for yourself or live life for others. And in my sense, and when I live life for others, I don't want to, give me something. Nah, bro. Like, take this energy and do with it, bro. I want you to do well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have, like, it's funny, like, I don't even have, people have dreams of doing shit. Like, yo, my dreams are like, yo, me at a mansion with my boys and we're chilling and we're fucking, everybody's happy. You know what I mean? Me and my son in Africa and he's fucking living it up and he's enjoying life. He don't even got to worry about money. Like, I don't care about me. If it was just me, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'd be in a fucking studio apartment smoking weed, playing video games.
just playing video games.
I don't like, because bro, like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Or catch me on a beach or something, just, you know what I mean?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling, doing nothing, living like I'm bummed. I don't give a fuck.
Not trying to just like, I guess you're trying to inspire, rather
Literally,
like fuck like
inspiring.
trying to be an influencer, trying to be an inspiration,
Can't be
Wow,
here
man.
forever, bro. We don't live forever,
Yeah.
man. You know what I
Exactly, yo.
mean? We don't live forever, so you might as well try to make whatever time you got here last while you're here.
Mhm.
So fuck it, bro.
Engraving your stamp.
Yeah, man.
stamp.
Literally.
Fuck yo.
Yeah, man.
Man, like it's cool, yo. It's cool to have you on here, man.
I
Before
appreciate
we
it.
before we wrap things up, Adrian, you want to wrap things up now?
I don't know. I'm chilling, yo. We can do whatever, yo. I'm mad. Like it's been nice, yo. Cause like I feel like I asked all the things I needed to ask,
Yeah,
and you
yo,
fucking you're fucking hype.
nailed
You're
it,
fucking
man.
sick. I wanted to know for you, like, what is next for Big Juice? As you know, the pandemic is kind of like kind of trash right now because you can't really perform or whatever. But I know you've been performing with Aaron like prior to this whole I don't know what to call it now, lockdown 3 or whatever the frig it is, you know. But what's next for you, man? What's next for Big Juice?
Say that first because I'll literally segue into that one right there is a bitter juice. You know what I mean? That's something we've been working on for a bit, just trying to perfect that sound together. Like we only just started working together last year, right? And it's a real good vibe, a real good energy. So we're just gonna keep working with that, just trying to get that better and better,
Yeah.
right? So look out for that bitter juice, the objects, just doing more of live performances, that stream stuff. Can't wait for this stuff to open up, man.
Oh
If
man,
this
real.
stuff
yeah.
open-
Everyone
if-
is, yo. Everyone can't
even
wait.
if we can get patios open, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
little hint. That's a hint right there. If we can get
It's a little-
patios open, then you know what I mean.
It's
You
done.
might
It's
see
done.
some,
Yeah, I'll be there still.
some
I'll be
live
there, yo. I'll
stuff.
be there,
I'm
yo.
telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? But solo wise, part of the like I said, 10K just dropped. Go get that all streaming platforms. You know what I mean?
Jeez, yeah.
But I got one more video to drop off of that, and that video right there is a good one.
Is
And
it
it's not
does it
what
have to
you're
do something with your Instagram, yo? With like that bandage on your nose?
Oh, you haven't even go on YouTube. Go on YouTube.
Oh, it's on.
My
Okay,
trailer.
okay.
I got a trailer
okay.
out. I got a trailer
Ooh,
out.
we'll take that. We'll put
But-
that. We'll
Jeez,
put.
take
but
that.
the
Take that.
But the video that I got coming out, it's people wouldn't expect it. It's a little.
Mm.
It has a little comic relief in it. You know what I mean? It's funny, man. It's funny. It's a good one. That's coming out, and then we got some merch coming out too. You know what I mean?
All right, yo.
So-
Ooh, merch.
You got a lot of
bro.
stuff going, yo. You got a lot of stuff going.
hold on. 1 second before we leave. I have one question I gotta ask you, y'all.
Yeah.
Where did the name come from? I love. the
Oh,
name.
So yo, Kawawa is basically like is it a simp in Filipino?
yeah, in Tagalog, yo. It's
yeah,
like sad
so Kawawa
boy.
was basically like,
Sad boy.
it's like sad boys.
So we love R&B, yo. That's what it is.
We
Like
love
we're,
R&B,
we're
right? So
big,
it's-
heavy R&B fans. We go to LMA. We see Georgia Smith.
Don't get it twisted. I like the R&B
And
too.
like, yo, we
bro.
love it, but like, yo, at the same time, we're just like, yo, it's just funny for like, it's not funny. I guess it's just, I don't know. It's just like, yo, it's Kawawa Boys, yo, sad boys, because you listen to all
I
these
love
sad
it.
songs, I guess.
Yeah,
I
That's
bro.
what
love
it
it,
is.
man. I love
Thanks,
it, bro.
man.
I love the name.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I
We
love
appreciate
it.
that.
Now, before we
real,
go,
man.
we always ask everyone this question: what was the last song you've been listening to? So, what was the last song you've been listening to? I mean, if you're gonna say yourself, that's cool, because you know you want to help, you want to practice stuff. But yo, what's the last song?
Quick plug, Dogma
Yeah.
by Big Juice. But for real, if you want to be serious, a song I've been running back and I can't stop running back lately. Oh man, I would say Make Me Say It Again by Isley Brothers.
That's how old it is. That sounds old. Isley Brothers.
Throwback.
Shit,
Yeah.
you really like soul?
It's so I'm telling you, it's so funny, right? Because I was already into that, and then I watched the verses. I smoked probably like 2 backwards during that verse, and then they played
Yeah,
that
the
song,
verses, yeah.
and then they played that song, and I was like, damn, I forgot about this joint. So since then, every time I roll something up, boy, I throw my Isley Brothers on. That's the first joint. getting rolled.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
That's
right now.
cool.
chilling,
That's
eh?
cool.
Yeah, man.
What about
how
you,
about you?
Adrian? What was the last song?
Oh, me?
Nah, you
Um,
go first.
I, like what's funny is I was listening to Pressa's new song with Coy Leray. I don't know if you guys
Attachments remix.
attachments. Yeah, so it's attachments.
Yeah.
Pressa and Coy Leray, and then I'm like listening to it. I'm like, yo, sometimes I can't tell who's Pressa and who's Coy Leray, yo, because they got because Pressa got a high pitched voice. But I love it. I love
Yeah.
Pressa. Yo, I
No,
like
the
Pressa.
funny thing is, I was listening to that song on the radio today, and I was listening to the hook, and I was like, damn, I kind of like this. Like, this
Because
is-
for a
I
Pressa,
like
yo,
this.
what Canada Goose Jack, the Canada Goose.
Yeah.
That song was
Yeah.
cool, but then yeah, and then now
He's an acquired taste for sure.
so this one I like
Yeah.
this one still. How about you, Jimmer?
Bro, I've been listening to what's it called "Come Through" by her and Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's a new track that just
Yeah.
came out like 2 days ago.
I'm gonna listen
Hella
to
addictive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
that's
listening to
great.
that one. I'm
Yeah.
listening to that one. You know what song I like with Chris Brown? He had that song with the baby's ex-girlfriend, I can't remember what her name was. Danny Lay.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
track. Woo!
It's
I
a-
had that on
it's a-
rotation for like
Yeah.
3
Well,
months.
that was to the
Yeah.
Kawawa Boyz playlist.
Yeah,
That track
yeah.
is hard.
But
man.
Alright.
Thank
Big
you,
Juice,
man.
yo, thank you for
Yo.
showing up, man. Thank you for
Thank you
coming
guys,
by.
man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
respect.
Do you wanna leave us with something just
Your
for
plugs, everything, your
any
Instagrams,
plugs,
your handles.
anything before we go?
All right. You can follow me at B1GJUICE, like in the name right there. They probably can't see it, but I can see it.
We'll put
On
that.
everything, Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Like I said, 10K is out on everything. On YouTube, I got the trailer out. Stay tuned. Y'all just keep pushing, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep pushing. And just stay safe out there, y'all. We're gonna get through this shit. Straight up.
Big G.
Shout out to Wawa Boys.
Big
Shout out to Wawa
Big
Boys.
Juice. Thank you for showing up,
Wawa
man.
Boys.
Thanks for
the
coming
Kawawa
through, dog.
Boys.
Yeah.
It's your boy Adrian.
It's your boy Jammer.
And we got Big Juice in the house. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.